Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the last roll that I have from the Logic BJJ team. So I thought it was only fitting that I have Joey be the last roll, because if you remember a year and a half ago when I started the channel, Joey was my very first roll. He was a brown belt at the time and I was a purple belt, so I thought it was only fitting that we have it when he's a black belt and I'm a brown belt. So right here I'm going to hit an X pass and now I'm passing to side control, but he has a lasso on my right arm, and if you pass to the opposite side, it definitely gives him the ability to sweep you, but I'm able to get my feet back under me. But that's something you need to be aware of. If somebody has a lasso and you're passing to the opposite side, they can flare that arm out and then you might be in a world of trouble, like I almost was there. So now I'm in the headquarters position, which is a position that I play a lot when I'm trying to pass, and what I'm going to do is go for a knee cut pass position. Not able to get it fully, and Joey's able to get the underhook, but I'm able to square up and kind of turn into him and get a front headlock position. And the only thing I'm trying to go for here is just controlling his escapes and his guard retention. So I kind of back my feet away, and now I'm able to get him into a turtle position. And what I want to do here is I want to control his turtle, control his Granby roll, but I wasn't fast enough. I kind of had a brain fart there where I wanted to slow him down from the Granby roll and try to pass that way, but I wasn't paying attention, and he was able to Granby roll. And right here I kind of go for the long step pass. Again, the long step is something that I've been working a lot after watching the Ty and Dao Pro Masterclass on the long step, and I wasn't able to hit it fully because of the wall positioning and just Joey's reaction time. But now I'm in an over-under position, which again, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't known by now, all the videos you've seen, the over-under is a position that I play almost exclusively. But I'm trying to work a little bit away from that, trying to, do new things while I get better at my jiu-jitsu. So Joey almost gets an inverted triangle position, but I'm able to move my head and set up an even deeper over-under position. But my legs are completely passed, so I don't need to bury my head into the hip. And now I've passed. Joey was able to get a Kimura, which you weren't really able to see, but I reversed it into a reverse Kimura, so he had to let that go or risk getting submitted. So now I'm in a half guard position, chest to chest, grabbing the back of his lapel and kind of hunkering down, pulling him into me so I can start putting a lot of pressure on him and getting him nice and tired. But this position is twofold because I'm also taking a break here. And the reason I'm taking a break is because this was the last roll of the day. So for the last 4 weeks on the channel, you've been seeing me go with the last few black belts at the Logic BJJ gym. But when this was recorded, it all happened at the same open mat, one after the other, after the other, after the other. So Joey was the last one, and I wanted to conserve some energy here because I was very, very tired from my other rolls. But if I'm going to conserve energy, I also want to put pressure on him so he's tired as well. So now what Joey's going to do is going to basically chuck me off to the side and try to come up, but I'm able to get back up to my knees. And now what he's going to do is take his left leg and try to get a knee shield position. And when he does that, I'm just going to take my right arm, it's going to go under, left arm is going to go over. You already know what's coming, the over-under pass to side control. But Joey's able to make that elbow knee connection and recover the guard. So that elbow knee connection from white to black belt is going to be very, very good. Always focus on your frames for defense. Now Joey has kind of a seated lasso position. I'm looking at the time to see how much time is left. And before Joey can get his game going, I'm going to weave his legs and start walking around. So I'm controlling the bottom leg so he can't really use that to post and recover the guard. And when I'm finally ready, I'm going to grab the collar and I'm going to start walking around to the back, and now I'm able to hit a top spin and get right back to the back. Now I know Joey is very good at the Granby roll, so when he Granby rolls, I try to take the back from there, but I kind of flung my body a little bit too far and I wasn't able to stay attached to the back. And now Joey's going to get that lasso, deep lasso once again, get up to his knees and try to get into a front headlock position. I'm able to recognize that, turn it into a double leg, cut the angle, and then get the takedown here. And now what I'm going to do is just use the body lock position. Joey's trying to get his leg, his left leg back in for the lasso position. And now I'm just going to sit here on my knees, grab the lapel, and kind of see what he's going to give me and see if I can end up passing again. Again, this knee position that I'm doing right here, if Joey knocks me backwards, then I'm going to lose the position. You see how far I'm leaning, which is not very good, but I was, kind of confident in my ability to be able to quickly scramble and get my legs back under me. So Joey's going to go for a few sweep attempts, but I'm able to kind of put my weight into my legs and stop him from elevating me. And now that I realize that Joey's using his right leg for a butterfly position, I'm going to use my left hand to grab his lapel, and I'm going to start angling my body so I'm perpendicular to him. As you can see, I get a deeper grip on the lapel. I start to angle my body, and once my body is perpendicular, I'm going to get around his head, put a lot of shoulder pressure into his face, and that's going to be the end of the roll before I could solidify it, putting a lot of pressure. So let's get right into these takeaways. This position where I'm putting a lot of weight into my knees and basing out is very, very good to stop people from getting under you and sweeping you. As you can see, he can't really pull me above him because I'm able to kind of hunker down, but it doesn't prevent him from sweeping me backwards. As you can see, I almost went over quite a few times in this position that I'm playing here because he was able to kind of push me backwards over that base, over that plane, and that would have kind of spelled defeat for me there. So just be very, very careful if you're playing from your knees. You're very, very good at being heavy and stopping people from lifting you, but it doesn't necessarily stop people from sweeping you backwards. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for supporting the channel. It truly means more than you know. Now that's the end of the Logic BJJ part of the jiu-jitsu journey. There will be no more Logic BJJ videos for a while until I go back to visit, but I just want to say before we get into the Watson martial arts part of the video content, I actually competed in IBJJF Europeans this past weekend. Spoiler alert, I didn't win. I actually lost in the qualifier 2-0, but I did record it, and I want to just talk about some of the mistakes I made and the mindset I had going into the competition. So hopefully it can help you guys when you guys get ready for your competitions in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So stay tuned for that. So that's all I have. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.